Where do I even start?
Well, that's the question we're going to be answering today. So there's going to be a video explaining how much from the data and the screenshots and everything that he showed from the video, how much he gave away or how much EA gave away, since the video was sponsored by EA. And so we'll begin with this image of Natalie and Jason. Alright, so clearly here, Jason is holding 5 Xbox Ones. We'll count that at their Xbox One S's. So they are $300 on Best Buy. For quick calculation purposes, I'll be adding just simple 10% tax because I don't know how much tax is in California. So we'll do 330 by 5. So that's 1,650 in Xboxes. So now let's move on to Natalie holding the iPads, which I'm going to assume these are the cheapest iPads, which would be $363 including tax. If these are the cheapest Wi-Fi at the smallest gigabytes. So this is a rough estimate. This is the cheapest it would be. So if these iPads are cellular or anything else, obviously the price would be more, but we are now at $8,900. So let's move on to the car. I'm going to assume that this car, it may be a 2019, but we're going to assume that it's a 2020 Corolla L, which is in the medium range of 20 to 23,000. And so I gave it an estimate of 21,000 plus tax. So now our total is at $32,010, and he gives away 3 cars that are shown in the video. So I'll show them next. One of them, he doesn't actually show the car, but I'm going to assume they're all Toyotas. Here is the girl he gives cars to. He gives a car to, but the only visible evidence we have is the car key. So if that is not a Toyota car key, please do let me know. But I'm going to assume that it is, and so that brings the total to around 50,000. Here is the third car that's given away. So I'm going to value all these Toyotas at the same price. So now the total is at $78,210. And of course, we can't forget about April, or whatever the name they gave Jonah for the bit. Gonna assume that this is a PlayStation 4 valued at $330, so now the total is at $78.5K. And of course, the money frisbees. So clearly, this is $400 on a frisbee. He gives away 11, but we're gonna count those later on. So right now we're at $78.9K, and the next will be the money under the frisbee. So this is the clearest screenshot that I could get, and from it I counted 24 $20 bills, and the $100 I think you can only count about 8 from this screenshot, but I'm gonna assume that it's the same amount, and so I made that also at 24 bills. So this gives us $480 in 20s and $2,400 in hundreds, and adding this to our total gives us $81,820. $81,820. Now, again, in the video, he shows that he throws a frisbee 11 times. Again, if I miscount, please do let me know in the comments. If anything is wrong, if any of my pricing, if any of my calculations are wrong, please do let me know in the comments, because I'm trying to make this calculation as accurate as possible. Now, here's another back shot of all the PS4s, which again, there's no way I can accurately count this because I don't know where the bottom is, so I'm going to estimate these are about 45 PS4s, which would be around $14,000, bringing our total to a whopping $96,000. And you know what's the final part of this? The checks.
This is exactly what I've been waiting for. This is exactly, I don't mean to sound like Cat Williams, but this is exactly what I've been waiting for.
The checks. The best part of the video, one could say, of course. Now, if you count the merch that he shows in the video, it is a whopping 21 shirts. That gives us 21 times 10,000 for a total of $210,000 in checks that he shows on video. I'm assuming this is probably the whole amount, since these checks are so expensive. But yeah, these screenshots might be weird, but if you do watch the video, it's 21 shirts, which gives us a final estimate of, I'd say we can round it up to $310,000 at least spent. EA and David Dobrik spent on this video. So that's pretty big. That's pretty big. David Dobrik is the GOAT. Please subscribe and like the video if you liked it. Let me know if any of my calculations are wrong. Thank you for watching.
Yeah.